Hello students. Today I'm going to show you how to find the area of a circle. Like every other shape, there is a formula that you need to know in order to find the area of a circle. That formula is pi r squared. Now you might be wondering what this crazy formula means. Well, pi, also written as pi, is an infinite number that goes on. It is an infinite number, a number that goes on forever. However, in today's lesson, I will be rounding pi to 2 decimal places, which are 3.14. Next, we have r, and you might be wondering what r is. Well, students, r is the radius. R-A-D-I-U-S. Let me make it a bit clearer. R is the radius. I'll explain what the radius is later on the video. Next, we have this little number 2 on top. This 2 is called squared, and squared is where a number is times by itself. For example, 9 squared is 9 times 9, which is 81. Another example would be 5 squared, which is 5 times 5, which is 25. This is what the formula means. Let me draw a circle. Almost perfect. Now, I am going to draw a line from point A to point B. This line is called the diameter, or D for short. The diameter is the length from point A all the way to point B. I am going to draw a line from point A all the way to the midpoint. This line is called the radius, or R for short. Radius, or R, is the length from point A to the midpoint. Those are the 2 important things that you need to know in order to find the area of a circle. Let me draw a circle. Almost perfect. I have a circle with the radius, which is the length from point A to the midpoint, of 3 centimeters. This is not to scale. Now, I would recommend to always put the formula beside the question. The formula is pi r squared. Now, the second step is to substitute all the numbers into the formula. Like I said previously in the video, that we will be using 3.14 for pi times r, and r is the radius, which is the length from point A to the midpoint, squared, which is a number times itself. Next, we follow the order of operations, which is bed mass. People also may know it as bod mass with an O or bid mass with an I. Everything is the same, but I would like to use bed mass. In bed mass, the first thing is a letter B, and the B represents to do the brackets. So we would have to do everything inside these brackets. 3.14 times 3 squared. 3 squared is 9, because squared is where you times the number by itself. So 3 times 3 is 9. Next, we times 3.14 by 9, which equals 28.26 centimeter, don't forget the units, squared. We put squared because area uses squared while volume uses cube. This answer shows the area of this circle. This answer is how much there is inside this entire circle. Now, let me draw another question. We have a circle, almost perfect. I am drawing a line from point A to point B. The length is 20 centimeters. Like I said before, I would recommend to write your formula beside the question. This is also not to scale. So, the formula to find the area of a circle is pi r squared. Pi, like I said previously in the video, is 3.14 times the radius. However, we have a problem. We only have the diameter, which is the length from point A all the way to point B. And the radius is the length from point A all the way to the midpoint. As you can see, there is a way of finding the radius in the diameter. The radius is half of the diameter, as the radius is the length from point A to the midpoint. So all we have to do to find the radius is divide 20 centimeters by 2, which gives an answer of 10 centimeters. Now we have our radius. 3.14 times 10 squared. Next, like I said, we follow the order of operations, and I would like to use bed mass. You can use bod mass or bid mass. It works as well. First letter is B, which represents the brackets. So what we have to do is do whatever is inside the brackets. So 3.14 times 10 squared, which we all know is 100, because 10 squared means 10 times 10, which gives us the answer of 100. Next, we multiply 3.14 by 100, which gives us the answer of 314, don't forget the unit, centimeter squared. We use squared for area and cubed, which is a 3, for volume. This answer represents the area of this circle. This answer is how much there is inside this entire circle. Thank you for watching. This is your professor talking about how to find the area of a circle. Thank you.